Hi, this is Aishwarya Kulkarni and welcome to connecting in Astra Cloud Cassandra DB from a Java program. You can see on my screen this is a Java program. I have used Eclipse as an IDE. It is a Maven project having Maven dependencies. Let me take you to the first file called as pom.xml when I have mentioned all the dependencies with the specific version numbers. This is my DataStax Astra Cloud wherein I have created a student key space. So I'm using it and let us check if my key space has any tables in it. So currently it is an empty and now we'll be creating the tables using our Java program. So this is the main program which is having all the session object with authentications and the key space which I was created. And using the session object, we will be creating a few operations and inserting data into the table. So this is the first operation. I'm creating a table. So my student.java has all the methods which are required by this class. Now let us first create a table. So in this create table, I'm just creating a table with the specific column IDs and the primary key as a student ID. So let me run this program. So the table is created successfully. Now let us go and check in the key space. So yeah, I could see student as a table. Now we can perform the further operations on my student database. So I'm inserting student by the name. So in this, I'm inserting the student with its name, subject, and its ID. So now let me run this program again. So the record is inserted successfully. And now let us check that I could see the record. So yes, you could see the record is inserted successfully. Now the another operation I'm performing in this database is inserting student data into the batch. So I have written a method which will insert the student data, different student datas into the batch. So this will help me to add multiple records into the database. I have executed the query. This is my insert student batch program. And let us again check now. So yes, you could see the batch, it is inserted into the batch. Now going forward, I will be altering the table data where I'll be adding a new column called as marks, having the integer as its data type. So this is the alter student table, wherein I'm altering a table, adding a column name provided from the main function and the type of it. So let me go forward and run this again. So the record is updated successfully. Now let us check. So yes, you could see a marks as a new column which is getting added into the table. Now after my data is altered, let us update a certain record. In this update student data, what I am doing is I will be updating a specific specific row wherein I'll be setting a subject to the geography where the student ID is 2. Now let us run this and see the update command. Yes, the update student is done and now I'll be checking over here. So yes, you could see that the subject from this student ID 2 has been changed to the geography and hence the update is successful. So finally, after update, I'll be dropping the table which we have created. This will just drop the table from the key space. So again, running the same program. So yes. So let us check over here. Yes, you can see the key space is again empty and hence a table is being dropped successfully. So this is how I have done this program and done the operations on the table and learned about the connection and the session and how it works. So thank you for watching my video. Hope you like it. Thank you.